Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. You guys know what time it is. Time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And for those of you who like these type of videos, please remember to click like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button. Hit the little notification bell next to it to ring my bell, baby. But on to current events. Pete Rubish is switching to hook grip. You know what? Pete's one of those guys that there's absolutely nothing negative or bad I can say about this guy, right? What more can you say about Pete? Guy's a champion, guy's a winner, he's humble, he's down to earth, honest, and ridiculously strong. Okay? There is nothing bad that anyone out there can say about Pete. Even the people say, well, he uses gear. Yeah, but he's honest about gear. He's honest about the effects of gear, honest about what he uses. Right? So, I mean, it's not like he's even lying or faking or anything. The dude is just straightforward about what he does. Right? He's straightforward about what he does. And he's one of those guys that would be a beast even if he didn't use anything. He really would be. Guy's got a great work ethic. He's genetically blessed. He might be a beast either way. So, the point is, Pete, and this is one of the things I like about Pete. Pete missed a ridiculous deadlift. Now, he missed it at the lockout, missed the grip, slipped out of his hands, and I think it was 400 kilos, which is what, just over, ballpark over 880 pounds, okay? That's a raw deadlift. That's insane, right? That is insane for any weight class, and it's not like he's a super heavyweight here. But, I mean, you're talking over 800 pounds on deadlift. That's crazy strong for any weight class. That's ultra elite level. Ultra elite level. Missed it because his grip gave out. And he decided to go over to hook grip. And you know, what is it I've been telling people? I used to say years ago, oh, I'm never doing the hook grip. Don't do the hook grip. Right? I was stubborn about it. I said, oh, don't do the hook grip. It'll damage your nerves in your thumb. Oh, it's painful, blah, blah, blah. I used to say all that. Then I switched to hook grip. Right? One of those things to where I had to admit I was wrong based upon using some evidence, being open-minded, looking at the biomechanics involved, and admitting, you know what, doesn't actually really damage the nerves in your thumb and create a lot of calluses on your thumbs. But realistically, as some people have pointed out, and again, some other experts and coaches have even pointed out when this topic has come up in my own comments, that what? Using straps can damage your wrist. It can cause inflammation and other problems in your wrist. There's no real advantage over the hook grip, and the hook grip still trains your grip, still uses your grip. And of course, you're actually gripping the weight still. You have to have grip strength. Right? Hook grip is better than straps. Unless you're doing a bunch of really high rep work. Then hook grip's the problem. But I've been saying for a long time, if I could change one thing early on, one piece of advice that I could give to novice lifters and make it stick would be number one, use hook grip. There's a few others. But learning to use the hook grip from day one. Now, when I've said that before, people say, oh, you're saying they should pull only hook. No, I'm saying they should pull some with the hook grip every workout. It's something novice lifters should learn while they're still weak. Then they'll have it the rest of their life. It'll carry over to a lot of other things. There have been studies on the hook grip. If you're ever going to do the Olympic lifts, you better learn the hook grip from day one. If you're ever going to learn those and you don't learn the hook grip, you are just shortchanging yourself, period. And there's research on it. All right, you're actually more explosive with the hook grip even on those lifts. It's been studied in labs. So there's a lot of reasons to do that. But when it comes over to powerlifting and the deadlift specifically, hook grip is something people need to learn. It's a good idea. It's a real good idea. What did Mark Ripito say the other day? Smart people pull with a hook grip. Said that I agreed with him. I agreed with him. I think it's a way forward. Same thing, how about Dan Green? Dan Green was one that tempted me to do it. And not that I agree with everything Dan Green does. There are issues with some of what Dan Green says. Right? There's some issues with it. But Dan Green tore his bicep pulling over 800 pounds. Said, you know what, I'm switching to hook grip. And he did. He switched to hook grip. Taylor Woolham, arguably, in terms of relative strength, best deadlifter in the world, pulls with a hook grip. Okay? Pulls with a hook grip. And people have misconceptions like, oh, they're doing that just to cheat on the grip. No, it's because it's a more secure grip and it's more even and balanced. And let's come back over and talk about top end weight. Let's talk about top end weight. If you have completely even loading on your left or right side and you are pulling for a really, really, really heavy weight, okay, hook grip's better. Getting more even loading. You're going to have a lower chance of injury. And you're going to have better potential for force generation. And I do mean even versus straps also. Because people say, well, I'm just going to pull heavy with straps. I'm not a power lifter. And it's like, okay, guys. You do know that you're losing the neuromuscular benefits of gripping the weight with the straps. And I've said that before, and again, it makes people mad when I say that. Just from a programming perspective and a muscular development perspective, if you're not trying to improve your deadlift, there's no point in doing that. In other words, if you're just going to strap up, guys, just do a heavy good morning. Because why else are you deadlift? If you're not trying to increase your deadlift, why are you deadlifting? And it's not the same movement once you go to straps. It's not going to have fully the carryover that you think, and you're not going to get all of the neuromuscular benefits of it. And I've had people like actually shocked when I say that, but just do heavy good mornings instead. If you're not going to use your actual hands to grip the weight, just do good mornings. Be better off. But Pete has realized, as a smart guy, you know what? It's like, I'm just going to do the hook grip. That's the way to go. I missed that lift. I should have got that lift. And now he started working with the hook grip, and I think he's already pulled, and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think he's already pulled 845 in the gym with the hook grip, building his hook grip back up. He's going to come back and he's going to hit that 400 kilo. Like, we're going to see it. We are absolutely going to see it. Okay, we're going to see it. And if anything, he's going to do better. People would say, why? Well, again, come back over to the even loading of the hook grip. On the hook grip, because your sides are evenly loaded, you have better force potential than you do with a mixed grip. Okay, if you can learn to do the hook grip, a person who is an 800-pound deadlifter with a mixed grip, once they master the hook grip, they might be an 820, they might be an 830. In other words, the fact that the only thing that gave out was Pete's hook, was his mixed grip at the top, when you factor in that the hook grip shaves about 1/4 of an inch of range of motion out, okay, and it allows both sides to evenly pull better, because you can get better lat involvement because it's more even. In other words, you can get better total force generation out of it, just a small amount more. I mean, we're talking a microscopic amount more. That 880 something might turn into 900. Like, that actually might be the secret he needs. And I could be wrong. Maybe Pete's pulled 900 before. I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't kept up with what Pete's doing. And I hate to say that. I haven't. I know that Pete is super strong. I know the dude is super strong. But if that was going to be his lifetime best at 880, he missed the lockout because of the grip. Him going to the hook grip and really focusing on it and dialing things back in might get him to 900. The guy might legitimately pull a 900 deadlift as a result of it. And you know what? If he does so, he's going to do so safer. He's going to have less chance of tearing a bicep. All right? And I think the take-home here is the same thing that I told you guys before. Yes, I've been in the game a long time. I don't know everything. I am still learning. Right? I'm in my 40s. I coach clients. People pay me money for me to coach them. Plus, I run this channel. I am still learning. I'm learning things about lifting. I'm learning things about strength conditioning. I'm learning things about coaching, because it is a discipline to which we can never stop learning. When you stop learning, you stagnate. Okay? Pete has enough wisdom. And let's come over. He has enough wisdom and enough humility to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm really good. Because he is. Pete is really good. He's top of his game. Pete is an ultra elite lifter. But even he's stepping back at this point and saying, you know what? I think I can do things better. I think I can do things smarter. I can do things safer. All right? That is the mindset of a champion. Because people get this idea in their head that they think a champion, the champion's just the guy who just doesn't stop and he does whatever it takes to win. No, that's what dead people who die young think. That's the mentality of people who are dead now. Whatever it takes. No, that's not the mindset of a champion. A champion steps back and says, I'm doing real good here. I'm driven. I want to do my best. Can I do this smarter? Can I take the hard work that I'm putting in and can I apply it better and more effectively? Right? A champion is not only driven, they're also willing to think through and do whatever it takes to win in terms of rethinking through strategy intelligently. Because that's part of doing whatever it takes. And you got guys like Petey standing right here saying, you know, you can do stuff better. And I think he's making a good choice. I think he's doing the smart thing. And I think that we are going to see Pete maybe pull 900 pounds as a result of that. Right? I'm not saying for sure it's going to happen, but you know, if I was a gambling man, I'm going to bank that we're going to see him inch towards a 900 deadlift once he gets that hook grip dialed in. All right? I think we're going to see it. I think there's a real good chance we're going to see it. I'm going to be rooting for it, and I called it. I called it here now, so let's watch and see if he hits it. Guys are going to say, Jason was right. He called it. Yeah. So you know what, Pete? Because I'm sure Pete will see this. Be like, Pete, you can pull 900 pounds, okay? It's in you to do so. It's within your ability. And I think the hook grip's going to be the key that you need to get there. All right? You can do it. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.